Why do people play sports? Of course, the reasons are different for everyone, but one of the main reasons is to stay healthy. But not all sports are equally useful, some of them heal us, while others can sometimes do more harm than help. What physical activity is most beneficial for us? In this video, we will answer this question from a scientific perspective. A group of Australian scientists conducted a very impressive study. It was attended by 80,000 people. The study was also multi-year, conducted from 1994 to 2008. The subjects were people aged 30 and older. Throughout all these years, the subjects performed certain exercises. They went in for this or that sport. The end result was some very interesting results. The original goal of the study was to find out how sport affects overall life expectancy, as well as how it affects the occurrence of certain diseases. In particular, they were interested in such popular and dangerous diseases in our time as heart attack and stroke. As a result, activities such as football, running, and weightlifting did not affect life expectancy in the study, while badminton, tennis, and other racket sports in this study were the most beneficial. In this group of people who practiced these sports, premature mortality decreased by about 47%, and the likelihood of heart attack and stroke by 56%. Various aerobic activities, as well as swimming and water aerobics, reduced the likelihood of death by 28%, and cardiovascular disease by 40%. In general, scientists have concluded that any sport with a racket, whether it be tennis, badminton, or British squash, brings the maximum benefit to our health. Any aerobic and cardio load is also recognized as useful, although in second place after racket sports. Cycling was also classified as an effective sport, so those who liked to pedal, on average, extended their lives by 15%. Also interesting are the results from those involved in running, football, and weightlifting. In them, the researchers did not detect significant changes in life expectancy and cardiovascular disease incidence. There are other studies that have been conducted on professional football players. There was a sample of almost 30,000 people. As a result, it was convincingly proven that in professional football players, the likelihood of developing cardiovascular diseases is reduced by 20%, and the likelihood of developing lung cancer by 50%. Yes, different studies differ that much. I think this difference in the results is due to differences in the people participating in the studies. You can also present a version about those who were involved in power sports. Why didn't their life expectancy increase in this study? It can be assumed that an excessive set of muscle mass could lead to side effects in the form of increased blood pressure. This is logical if a person is engaged exclusively in weight gain and does not monitor blood pressure and does not do cardio training. If this occurs, he can become hypertensive, and this directly affects cardiovascular diseases. There was also another interesting study where scientists looked for an answer to the question what kind of cardio load is the most useful. According to the results of those studies, swimming was recognized as the most useful cardio load, and this is explained by the fact that when we swim we are in a horizontal state, and this position is very convenient for our cardiovascular system. It is easier for the heart to pump blood in this position. That is why the heart heals while swimming. Swimming is also good for the respiratory system, which increases the lungs' vital volume. Moreover, with the right technique, while swimming, we do not create unnecessary stress on the ligaments and joints. The most harmful for the cardiovascular system was jumping rope in one place, bouncing with both legs. In terms of heart health, it is not recommended to jump rope with both feet at the same time. It has been shown that this is dangerous for our hearts, so if you like to jump rope, it is recommended to take alternate steps over instead of two, as an imitation of running. There was also a study where scientists looked for an answer to the question how useful are power loads and what should be the ratio of moderate aerobic cardio loads. Scientists have concluded that the most useful is their combination. It is especially recommended for people over 50 years of age. It is worth noting that this should be done under the supervision of a specialist. This is because it is easy to get injured if a person has never done strength training in his 50 years. If there are no contraindications, careful and adequate strength exercises are the best prevention of osteoporosis. Scientists were also looking for an answer to the question, how should you build your lifestyle to be as healthy as possible? So scientists concluded that it is necessary to arrange some kind of session of moderate physical activity approximately every 8 hours. The simplest and most obvious form of moderate physical activity is walking. As a result, if we walk for 40 minutes 2 or 3 times a day and do this throughout our lives, we have very good chances of greatly extending our lives. Write in the comments which of these sports you do and what you think is the most useful.